Excellent. Here we are for the Mindful Monday meditation session. Always look forward to this of an evening at the beginning of the week. It's a great way of starting the week, and the beauty of it is, as I Meditate members, you could listen to it every night of the week, and you find yourself practicing meditation like a guru, basically. But if you're doing it that much, so let's begin, as always, with these. We do the three sessions. There's the shorter one to start with. We'll do some breath work, some nice breath work. I think you'll like it this week, and then we finish up with our loving kindness meditation. And we do that because with the loving kindness meditation, it helps us build our compassion for others, but also for ourselves, and that's an important thing, especially in the modern day world, I think. So let's begin. Let's have a stretch, have a fidget. That's it. And we'll begin by taking 3 deep breaths together. And there's no need to close your eyes on the first breath and relax. No need on your second breath to close your eyes and relax. But on the third breath, just as you breathe out, you can allow your eyes to close as you just gently focus within for a while and give yourself the gift of this time. So let's take a breath together. Let's take a breath to focus on our practice this evening. And let's take a breath for the loving kindness that we're going to share out and about at the end of this session. If you've not done so already, just allow your eyes to gently close. Just return to your natural breath. That gentle rise and fall. Tell yourself, I'm going to relax. I'm going to meditate. Everyday thoughts will not distract me, and sounds will not disturb me. It all just helps me focus and intensify this experience. And then just return to your breath. What we want to do is take breaths that are slightly deeper than normal, but not force it. Breathing all the way down into the pit of the stomach, or even imagine breathing into the tips of your toes. And although we can't really breathe into the tips of our toes, by doing that, imagining it, it does just aid us in taking a naturally deeper breath. And as you do that, I want you to think of a colour that for you, and it's just going to be the first one that pops into your head, that represents calm and clarity. Just whatever colour that is that represents calm and clarity for you today. Just have that colour in mind, and just imagine as you're breathing in, that you're breathing that colour in like a light. Breathing that calm and clarity deep into yourself. And then as you breathe out, just imagine any sort of stress, worries or concerns leaving the body like a grey mist, just dispersing it into the air. So breathing in the colour of calm and clarity, and breathing out any stresses, worries or concerns of the day like a grey mist. It might even help just to say to yourself, in calm and clarity, out stress and worries. And just continue on. And if your mind drifts, if you have thoughts, that's okay. Just return back to the practice the moment you realize you've been distracted. And as you continue to breathe in calm and clarity, breathing out stress and worry, become aware of that place within you that feels most comfortable, most still, and allow your awareness to drop into that place. And for that feeling to spin and flow within you. Just a little bit longer. That's right. And when you're ready, just slowly begin to return back. You don't have to come back to everyday awareness, just enough that you can keep that nice, centered, calm feeling, ready to move on into today's breathwork practice. One I think you'll like. It's very simple, also very powerful. And once you're back, just have a wiggle of the fingers, the toes, open your eyes, be here now, and maybe just pop a wave up on the screen or something to let me know that you're back and ready to carry on. Wonderful. There we go. So back now. In today's breath work, we're bringing it all into the heart. And obviously we have the heart in the sense of the pumps the blood around our body, gives us our life. And we also have the heart, which is the emotion and the love that we give out into the world. And today we're focusing, when it comes to consciousness, consciousness isn't just a thing of the brain. It's a body intelligence and a mind intelligence working together. And so we use this technique to bring those together and to focus on the heart. And there's two parts to this. Like I say, it's really, really simple. And what I'd recommend is, if you can do 10 minutes in the morning when you first get up, brilliant. But even if it's just a couple of minutes, when you first wake up, perfect time is, I usually wake up and there's some time before the alarm goes off. If you find yourself in that kind of time, do it then. And all we're going to do for this practice is we're placing our hands over our hearts. So kind of do it on the kind of metaphorical heart chakra point if you like, or you can place it over your actual heart, but either or is perfectly fine. And all we're going to do, close our eyes, and whilst we're holding our hands there, we're going to do some slow, deep breathing. But as when in the past we do this, we, like earlier on, I was saying, breathe into your toes or breathe into the pit of your stomach. For this, breathe into your heart. So as you're breathing in, put your attention at your heart and hold it there. And as you're breathing in, just imagine all that air filling into the heart. And what we're going to do is we're going to do that for a couple of minutes. But then we're going to add to it. Because then I want you to add in a memory of a time where you felt real gratitude for something. Or you might just connect with that feeling however you want to. But if you've got a memory where you felt really grateful, real gratitude for something, we're going to use that. And we're going to connect with that feeling. And as we connect with that feeling and taking those deep breaths into the heart, we're also going to allow that feeling to grow and focus that feeling in the heart as well. So let's give this a go. Get your hand ready, or hands. Get yourself comfortable. Just take a few moments to focus on that connection between your hands and your body where they rest. And just notice how that feels, just being aware of that connection. And now we're going to go into some slow, deep breathing, just focusing the attention on the heart, breathing into that space. Let's begin. keeping your awareness at the heart. The middle elixir field, if you're working with internal alchemy from the Taoist practice or the heart chakra, middle dantian. Now bring a time to mind, a memory to mind where you felt truly grateful. Be there in that memory. See the things you see, hear the things you hear, feel that gratitude. And with every in-breath, breathing that gratitude into your heart and allowing it to expand around your body. And then just start to return back, allow your arms to drift down, stepping out of that memory but keeping that feeling of gratitude with you. And then when you're ready, just gently open your eyes, just have a bit of a stretch, be back here, ready for our third meditation of the session, which is the loving kindness meditation. And the practice we've just done is a really nice practice to bring into your loving kindness meditation. You can either, before you start it, as we've done today, do the practice, or you can incorporate it into your loving kindness. So rather than the gratitude, you're holding your hands there, you start, in fact, I'm just going to take us through it. We'll do it this way. And you'll get what I mean, and it's a really lovely way of doing the loving kindness meditation. So one last time, have a fidget, get comfortable, and just gently rest your hands there over the heart again. And we'll take a couple of deep breaths to go into this. And don't need to close your eyes on the first, but on the second, just close your eyes, ready to really go deep into the loving kindness meditation today. Taking a deep breath in. And out. Breathing in. And out. And then pick up the breathing from the last exercise. Breathing into the heart. And then back out again. Just keeping all your focus and attention on the heart. As you relax and go deeper into this, like that. Now, bring to mind somebody that means the world to you, someone you love, could be a friend, family member, a partner, whoever. And just imagine that you're holding them in your hands close to your heart. And allow a sense of love to build up with every breath, so as it's flowing into them as and into you too. An unconditional love that asks nothing, but gives everything. Like the sun. Doesn't matter who we are or what we've done, the sun will always shine its light down upon us equally. Imagine that love flowing into you, into your heart, into that person you're thinking of. Keep them there for a while. That's right. And let the image of that person fade, and think of a friend, someone you know. Maybe even someone you work with who you know. Someone that comes to mind that you think, yeah, I need to send them some love, some loving kindness. And as that sense of love flows into and spins around in the heart, just imagine you're holding them closely in your hands. If it helps, imagine a miniature version of them, just being clasped, held gently. Just keep breathing into that heart space, bathing them in that love. That's right. Continue breathing into the heart space as you let the thought of that person fade. Allow an image of the idea of a stranger, a friend that you do not know yet. However that image appears to you, just hold that cupped in your hands, close to your heart, and continue to breathe that love and that kindness into yourself, into your heart, and into that person. Let the image, the thought of that person fade. And now think of somebody who's either crossed you or upset you. Maybe you had a bit of a falling out. Just imagine them cupped there, close to your heart. Again, breathing that loving kindness into your heart space. Into their lives too. That's it. And now imagine you have the whole world cupped in your hands. You're breathing that loving kindness into your heart. Into the world, to all places, all people, all existences touched by that loving kindness, as they're touched by the light of the sun. Letting that image fade and finally allowing an image of yourself cupped in your hands to be held close to your heart. Breathing that loving kindness into you, sharing it with yourself. And as you continue to do that, I wonder just how much compassion, love and kindness you can treat yourself to and others throughout the rest of this week. That's it. Let that image fade. Thank yourself for the time that you've given yourself today to come and be part of this. Then letting the arms drift down. Start to return back. Coming back here, back now to this time, this place. Being aware of the room around you, whether you're sitting or lying. And just start wiggling your toes and your fingers to be back here, back now. Have a stretch. And when you're ready to embrace the rest of the world and the week with that calm clarity and with loving kindness, just open your eyes. Be here now.